this is Vicki with My Paper Connection. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Today I want to bring a card to you and show you how I took an inspiration from my catalog and created a different card. I love it, and we did it at class recently and it turned out really, really cute. Before we do that though, I did want to let you know that I have been able to get my hands on the new mini catalog. It's from January to June. And we will be having celebration again, January 4th to February 28th. I will be able to get my hands on these catalogs next week. And if you would like to have one, please let me know. If you don't already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, let me know and I would love to get one of these out to you. They do go active on January 4th and they will be good through the end of June. Okay, so let me put that aside. Okay, so let's get started. What I'm doing today, you can see this is well loved, but what I'm doing today is I'm going to use the catalog as my inspiration. I did this not long ago. I found a card, it was the Peaceful Place, which is on page 37. I needed a little bit of inspiration, and I just went to the catalog, and I saw this card and thought, I love the layout of that. I don't necessarily like the brown or the cork. So what I decided to do was to create this one. And so I just changed up, instead of the cork, I used the paper that is from the Peaceful Place. And I just kind of changed it up and made it my own. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do again today. I really like this, but I don't have the dies. I don't have these dies. And I didn't want to do a slimline card. I wanted it just to be a regular A2 card. So I came up with this version. And I'm going to show you how to do this. All right, so let's get started. Okay, for time's sake, I already have everything cut out. And I'm just going to go ahead and start with my stamping. And I'm only doing one little bit of stamping. Now this die, if I'm not mistaken, is from the Tasteful Labels dies. Or it could be actually from the Stitch So Sweetly. Don't worry about it. I'll have the name of all the supplies that I'm using on my website, and you'll be able to see that. So I'm going to use basic gray ink, and I'm just going to ink that up, and I'm going to stamp it right there in the center of my circle. And that's pretty much all of the stamping that I'm going to do. Okay? Super, super easy. I am using basic gray. It's 5.5 by 8.5, and it's scored at 4 1/4. Okay. I love monochromatic type things with a little pop of color. I think they're so pretty. So this is Smoky Slate, and I have cut 4 pieces of designer series paper that is from the Peaceful Place designer series paper, and I'm using, you can see it's a really pretty plaid on one side, or check, and then it's got these little snowflakes on the other, and it is 1 1/8 by 3 3/4, I believe. Yes, I have 4 of them, and so what I have found, the best way to be able to put these on and then have them even is to start at the top and bottom and then place the other ones in after you get those foundational pieces. So I'm going to put it up here, and I want to have the same amount of space on the 3 sides right here. Then I'm going to take another piece, these are all the same size, and I'm going to place it at the bottom just like I did the top. I'll just flip it around, and I'm going to try to have the same amount of space at the top, the sides, as I did below, and that looks pretty good. Then I'm just going to place these on and make sure I've got good placement. Yep, that's about right. So I'll go ahead and glue these on now. Okay, so when you do it like that, it's a lot easier. And also use Tombow, because then you can scooch it if you need to. But I got it off just a little bit right there, but it's easier to get it at the right spacing when you put it on that way. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put this on my card base. See how easy it is so far? Really, really easy. Okay, Like I said, I did not have those the dies. And so what I did, oh, I shouldn't have glued that down yet. So I'm going to pull it up just a little. I forgot. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece here. I'll just take this off. Thankfully, again, Tombow glue. No harm, no foul. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take a glue dot, and I'm going to put it on the back here. Then I'm going to take a piece of the Blushing Bride ribbon. I'm going to stick it right back here like this. Okay. I need to have it in the center. I need to scoot it over a wee bit. Oh, that's a lot better. Okay, and I'm going to cut it about the middle right here. If I need to trim it more, I will. Okay. Then I'm going to take my doily, and you only want to put glue right about the areas where it's going to be covered, and you want it to be right in the center. So I'm going to take my doily and put it right about in here, like this. Make sure you're even on all the sides. Lay that down. Then I am going to put glue on the back side of my snowflake. Now these are the snowflake embellishments. Wonderful snowflakes or something like that. Again, no worries, I'll have it all listed. Then I'm going to put a dimensional on the back side of my sentiment. You're going to stick that and make sure that you've got it with all of the right dimensions around that right there. Then I'm just going to take a piece of the Blushing Bride and get some of the stuff out of the way. I can glue this on now though. So let's try this again. And I'll move this back up like that so that it doesn't show. Nobody will ever know that I did this except for those of you that are watching. Whoever gets this card will not have a clue that I did that. All right, so now we're going to just tie a bow. And what I do is I make a bunny ear, and then you can make a bunny ear and then tie them together, or you can draw it over and just push it through with your finger. If you have trouble pushing it through, you can always bring it around like this, and then you can take a sharp object like a pair of scissors or take your pick, whatever, and pull it through like that. Okay? Then you're just going to tighten up your bunny ears. Okay? I hold the center then, and I just cinch it up like that. Okay. All right. So we're going to put a glue dot behind this. And we're going to place it right about here. So then I'm going to bring my scissors in, and I'm just going to trim it like that. I think I do want to trim that a little more for a little bit more of a sharp angle. There we go. And that's it. Did you see how easy that was to make that card? And look how close it is to this. I just changed up the colors. Again, I did not have these pieces. I don't have that die set. So I just improvised. I used the doily and I used the snowflake, and voila, I've got a great card that is very similar to this. And I love it. So I challenge you, if you don't have a demonstrator and you would like a catalog, please let me know. Go through it. My challenge to you is to go through it and change up cards and make them yours. Make them your design. Use the catalog. I keep all my old catalogs and I use them for designs to help me kind of whenever I get in a creative slump or whatever, or if I need to design some cards really quickly, but I don't have time to think a whole lot about it. I'll just take some of the designs and the layouts that they have and make my own cards, and they turn out so pretty. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit subscribe and ring the bell if you have not already done so. I will be doing a product share for the new catalog, and be sure to look out for more information about that very, very soon. If you would like to make this card and you need the supplies, go to mypaperconnection.com and hit the shop button. You'll see in my blog all of the products, and you can go ahead and purchase what you need. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you so much for watching. Love to hear your comments and your thumbs up or thumbs down if you didn't like it. Just let me hear from you. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.